XRP, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. Okay, first of all, if you refer to our analysis, when the price was here, actually there was no much, then there is no much changes in compared to our analysis in my last video. As we can see, the price dropped quite a bit deeper. Okay, if you refer to our analysis, we have been looking for this correct a move different in, I mean, different way, two options. One of the option was we have been looking when we were looking for this move. In that way, we mentioned May, this is the only correction in relative to this, and this is the end of this move. Okay, and this one is the reversal. Okay, and another one we mentioned May, we can look at this one as a expanding in relative to this move, and this is a correction, and this is the one is going to break this low. Okay, as we can see, the price drop a bit more. Now we think we can move, we can go with this option. That means this one can continue and break this low. Okay, anyway, any of the option, if the price, I mean, if you go move with the second option, if this one break and continue and break this low, then for sure from there we can get better trade setup if the price reverse, because we have been if we move to higher time frame, we have been discussing that. For example, if I move to forward chart, we have been discussing if we put this one in relative to this, we mentioned that the way is moving, the very corrective. We wanted the price to drop, at least break this low, which is 39 with a continuation of 37 or 30 around 37 and 34. Okay, that's why if, I mean, based on 1 hour chart, if you put this one as a expanding, sorry, expanding with the continuation of this, then we can expect the price to break, I mean, break or at least tag 39. Okay, now the thing is how we can trade it. Okay, as we mentioned, we have both option. All right, first of all, again, we are more interested this one to continue and retest this low. If we want to look for sell, right now we don't have any trade setup whether for buy or sell. If we want to look for sell, we need to get the correction here, then we can look for continuation. All right, and if we want to look for buy, we can put our trend line here in case we go with the first option, that this is what we have been looking for and this is the start of the up move, and at that case we will have this move in relation to this correction. If you want to look for buy, we can put our trend line there, and what we expect, we want the price sharply break, give a flag for continuation. If we get that, any trade we get within this range, as long as the price tag the top, if we see there is a continuation, we keep the trade. If not, we take out the trade. We don't stay with the trade in case this one turn to a deeper correction. Also, there is a possibility this one can give us a bigger correction for one more drop. Okay, at that case, at that times, we will have the first move 1 2 3. All right, at that case, I mean, in case we will have this move 1 2 3 with the bigger correction for one more drop. Okay, this is another option also, we need to be aware of that. Okay, buy, we put everything to the side. Now we want to see how we can trade it, because we know if there is a possibility of this one continue and retest this low or for the reversal. If we want to look for sell, as I mentioned, if we get any correction similar to what I draw here, we can sell, and with the breakout of this low we can start to manage it. I mean, the low is almost 0.42. And if you want to look for buy, we need to get the sharp move with the flag. And if we get any trade when the price come to the top, if we see there is a continuation, we keep. If not, we take out the trade. We don't stay with the trade. As we can see based on 15-minute, this is how every time you get the small correction, the price drop. Now the question is how deep this one can go. Even if there is a continuation similar to what we have right now, I don't think we can get good trade setup. Even the price can continue and retest this low. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup based on a 1 hour chart. The only thing is we want to see what we will get from here, and as we mentioned, we are more interested if the price continue and at least drop to this level, which is 0.39, because at that times at least we can consider this correction is finished. Okay, then from there we can look for reversal, but right now we cannot confirm. We want to see how this one we can look for. And also we know the price can reverse and this one turn to a bigger correction. Okay, because the way the price was moving within this one was really corrective. And as I mentioned, based on 1 hour chart, we don't have any trade setup. All it depends what we will get from here. And we know how we can look for trade, whether buy or sell. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. We just follow the chart. If we get any trade setup or update, I will share. And if there is a continuation from here, that means we didn't get any sharp move flag within this move, then I don't think so we can get any good trade setup. Okay, can we have an entry above this? I'm not going to suggest it because really risky. Okay, if there is a continuation, the only way, that's mean if we didn't get any trade setup within this range, the only way we can look for the next trade, we wait for the breakout of this trend line. Any correction above that, then from there we can look for buy. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup. We just follow the chart. If I see any update or changes, then I will share. Thanks.